Alright, hi guys. A very quick video today for a change instead of me rambling on forever. Here I am rambling. Today we are going to do a cheats way of bringing some detail back to a blown out moon for when you photograph the moon in the sky and it's very bright and you haven't bracketed your like 5 shots together to get some detail in that very blown out area that is that very bright moon. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I kind of developed myself, but I'm sure others have done it in the past. But yeah, I found it very useful after shooting the supermoon last week, so I thought I'd share it with you. Right then, on screen we have a view of a blown out moon. So the moon is blown out, but I used this trick to bring it back and we get a subtle little view of the moon. Now, it's not perfect, but it's better than just a white disc in the sky. So let me show you how I did this. So before we get started, what you want to do is head over to Google, if you haven't got any of these already, head over to Google and search for Photoshop brushes that are moons. There's plenty of them out there. Some of them are free, some of them paid for, some of them are non-commercial. You just have a look around. There's loads to choose from. I've downloaded a few sets to use, but in this case, I don't know where I got them from, but I'm sure through the magic of Google, you can find something, or indeed find this particular set of Photoshop brushes. So we'll bring this into Photoshop. Now I'm banking on the fact that you know how to install Photoshop brushes, so I will leave that over to you. This is going to be a quick demonstration after all. Or it's meant to be anyway. So what I want to do is bring some detail back into this disc of white light, basically. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a new layer. I'm going to choose a colour, which I've already got it picked out, which is quite orangey here, to kind of go with the surrounding, emanating light from the moon, from that light. And on this new layer, I'm going to paint very simply right. Step 1 done. Next, we want a mask. Let's reduce that opacity just so we can see the edges. So we have our mask, and what we want to do is change the brush to the moon. I think this is a full moon brush. Yes, let's choose one that's about that big. That's just, you can see roughly it's just a little bit too small, so let's increase the size, and that's gone too much, so we're going to have to control this manually, so let's go change that to about 360. And 360 is pretty much nearly bang on. So let us just drop that to about 355. That might give us a little bit more. Wonderful. Right. And what you want to do is to be painting with black rather than white. White hides, black reveals, if you remember that. And what you want to do is, so that's selected, paintbrush, you've got your moon brush, and basically click once within that circle, and here presto, you have a moon. Now what you want to do is just come off the mask there, zoom in a little bit further so we've got a little bit more control over here. We want an eraser just to tidy up. What we're actually going to do is just tidy up this leaking light, so we're just going to erase around here. Very nice and simple. Strength, what yet? I haven't got it on 100%, but that's mainly my fault. You don't want it too precise. Very nice like that, and you can see there's detail in there. Now what you want to do also is you want to, obviously we didn't do it at 100%, but you want to sweeten it in so it suits. You don't want it to be too apparent. And, you know, there we are, 50% opacity. And it's kind of there. You've got a bit of detail. And you can leave it as simple as that. So you could sweeten this in a little bit more. We could just take it straight back to Lightroom, do a radial mask. So let's do that just to give it that glow. That's done. Let's go back into Lightroom, develop module, the mask tool, radial tool, and let's just expand that out of there in a circular manner. Let's feather that quite a bit. 100% that'll do. And let's just very, very subtly just increase that light by roughly half a stop. Click done. Zoom out. A lovely supermoon with some detail in that we've cheated with. So hopefully you've taken something from that you can use in your own images. Maybe think outside the box and do it for other celestial bodies, or for other examples where a bright subject has been blown out of all proportion. So you can recover it with just using a simple Photoshop brush. So we'll leave it over there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was a very quick video. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, where we'll be back on our regular kind of material. Till then, keep it hard. See yous.